Where am I right now? Tarawera Falls. This is a trip with an amazing payoff at the end. You can sit chill here, watch this beautiful waterfall while you're eating your sandwich. It's worth coming down this gravel road, paying that $10 for this magic. It's just so good. Today we are chasing our mystery. Where does all this water go? Can you hear it? If you're looking for an adventure, let's go. Why not? Because we're here already. Catch you at the end.
Oh, here we go. The knees always hold grudges. Let's get moving before they stiffen up too much so I can't move at all. Most visitors allow 1 to 1.5 hours for the classic short walk up to the viewing area. It's an easy cardio stroll that suits primary school kids and up. But we're carrying on to the Cascades on the outlet track. It's an easy to intermediate hustle that turns us into a proper adventure.
Cracking on away from those beautiful falls for another hour or 10, maybe, I believe so, 30 minutes, and you get to the Tarawera outlet. If you wanted to do that one, it's just 40 minutes round trip.
We're paying the sweat tax today. If you're matching my pace on the treadmill right now, well done. That's a massive win for you to kick things off.
Definitely rupee. This is definitely going to be the lesser taken track by people, so hopefully we don't run into as much.
The dirt, the gravel surface gets incredibly slippery after rain. Major gear relief right now. The Terex trail runners are the ones that are keeping me safe today and biting into the mud perfectly. Stability matters way more than heavy ankle boots out here.
Oh wow, look at this crop.
You are walking through a protected reserve on private forest land, so leave the pup at home, no dogs allowed.
There we go.
Instead, enjoy the classic North Island Rotorua broadleaf bush that grew back right over the volcanic ash from the catastrophic 1886 Mt Tarawera eruption.
Oh, here we go. Starting to spice up a bit with a bit of a gradient. If you don't pay the sweat tax, then you don't get the views.
Speaking of the mountain, tourists often ask if you can walk Mt Tarawera without a guide. The answer is absolutely not. It's a guided crater experience only.
Wowee.
But this Tarawera Falls track, this is your unguided ticket directly into the volcano's plumbing.
This is beautiful.
We're entering the rohi of Te Arawa Iwi. Ngati Rangatihi are the guardians here, and it's a highly sacred site. In Te Reo Māori, this place, Te Tatau a Hape, the doorway of Hape. The legend goes that Hape placed a boulder above the falls, forcing the rivers underground. Science says it's lava tubes, but both make for an epic story.
Yeah. The old knees are going to be feeling this on the way down.
Amazing. Take a second to breathe it all in, that pure HD view.
Oh, my calves. Calves? Huh? Oh, hello. Look at that. Oh, we have people. They're in their togs. I mean, apparently this is the better place to swim if you are going to swim.
Yes, you can swim in some of these calm pools along the river a bit, but never swim right under the main falls. Always treat this as a powerful river, not a tame swimming hole. Keep yourself and the kids safe behind the barriers.
Definitely don't want to ambulance call out. They had said that there's a lot of people slipping on the rocks. St. John's is rather expensive. And they don't need the call outs. I wonder how long it would take St. John's to get here. The road's pretty gnarly, so wouldn't be a quick trip. Oh, this gradient. The breeding. Oh, wow. Stream if you want it. Yeah. A very volcanic, regular sort of geology for the volcanic areas. Very fortunate to catch this on a dry day. If it was after a rain or anything like that, this would be an absolute slip and slide type shoe set here. You need the heavy duty shoes. Oh, stairs and obstacle course.
It gets steep here, but every single step is a win. The grippy soles on the runners are keeping me upright.
Bit of tree fall.
You're earning the ultimate dopamine hit at the end of this trail. So wait for it.
Wow, what the? It's a natural tunnel. Oh wow, this is beautiful. Absolutely stunning. It's getting serious.
This is where the easy track officially ends and the Rockfall Zone begins. If Birth of the Bad Back wasn't awake before, she has definitely taken notes now. But this scramble is the only way through to one of the most surreal natural tunnels that I cannot wait to see of this beautiful Bay of Plenty.
Now it feels like an adventure.
I wonder why these boulders are here and how they got here.
Yeah, how did the boulders get here?
Have lunch.
Just randomly fell from something. Or maybe it was there first.
Geology doing all the heavy lifting. About 11,000 years ago, those rock formations came about, and eventually the river just busted on through.
From above.
Certainly heading out. Yeah, you can see the boulders up and around everywhere.
Crazy.
Wouldn't fancy being on the ground when one of those came down. And that is how shit falls down. We are essentially walking on one massive rocky volcano thing. Ooh, we have a sign. Da 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 da. Tarawera Outlet Cascade Track. 4.2 Ks, 1 hour. All right, Cascade Track. Here we come. Watch out, trees might push you off a ridge. It looks like the tree actually pushed the... Oh, run it. Let's have a look. There's a little lookout. Now you got to watch out for violent trees that push you off. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, watch out. The trees will push you. I can't see much, but the camera might be able to see if they're wet. Tree didn't push me off the ledge. That's a great success. You're looking forward to a swim in the Tarawera River.
Notice how quiet it just got? We've been chasing a roaring river and suddenly, nothing. It's the ultimate geographical ghosting. Grab a drink because we're about to track down exactly where millions of litres of turquoise water just vanishes to.
It's really nice. It's like, it feels very, I don't know, like flowy, naturally formed, away from everyone. Nice. Breathe in the lovely foresty air. There is a wind tunnel in here a little bit. Oh, the forest is wanting to come along for a ride. Thank you. Still slightly hear the river. If you are wondering, we are still, in fact, walking on the river. Strange. Oh, there we go. I can hear it down there. Sounds like the plug hole is draining. It's alongside it, but where it's actually going is underground. That's why they call it the disappearing river. It doesn't actually disappear. It just flows under the ancient lava rocks that we're walking on right now. Sounds like we're in a train station. There's nature for you. That's cool. Yeah. And there is a little Tarawera magic trick where the river disappears. See, I didn't lie to you. And if you want to have a look to see actually how much river is disappearing, a sweet deal.
We've hit a wider, shallower stretch. If you look closely into the deep green pools, you might even spot a longfin eel or a rainbow trout.
So clear. Gorgeous.
And there she goes. Bye. Catch you on the other side. I told you there was going to be stairs. All right, away from this beauty and kicking on with the exercise. Oh, these stairs are steep. Yeah, this track is definitely a bit more rough than the other one.
We're literally walking on top of a subterranean river. Mind blown.
There she goes. Going to be completely disappearing. The amount of water. Wow, it's just so clear. Look how clear that is. I mean, it doesn't look like much, but apparently this current will actually sweep you away. And you don't want to get swept away into the ancient lava rocks. No one will find you. Welcome to the Cascade-ish. Wow. Tree's been here so long, it's made itself at home. What is this rock? Pose for a picture. Crazily, this water isn't actually that cold. Perfect for swimming?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's so fresh. Like, in saying that, it's like really lovely.
The clarity of that water is unreal, but remember to respect the power.
Welcome to the jungle. On this alone and just seeing that water and in the fall, for God's sake, I mean, $10 if they're putting it into helping with this and all the friendly stuff, so worth it. I mean, look at that beautiful lake. Well, the Tarawera Lake and the stream both disappear because technically they're connected. Again, with this being so sheltered, I don't know if sunblock is completely necessary. Oh, wowee. Yeah, so this is where the stream sort of splits off. You can see one going the other way. Pick your rapid, pick your poison. Which one do you want? This one looks more my style. You can do your own whitewater rafting here. BYO. There it goes once again. So what's actually happening there is that whole swell is getting taken down into these ancient lava flows. Absolutely phenomenal. Freak of nature. Look. Ahoy! Oh, we made it. Absolutely magic. For obvious reasons, you're not going to be swimming in this. Unless you're crazy, I mean.
Here's a terrifying reality check. The underwater currents and hydraulic near the plunge pools are severe. Keep your distance from the edges. You've been warned.
We watch that all day. All right, let's get back to it. That little area is like a massive plug hole. Gets sucked out. Did you ever see I think it was Final Destination 4? Terrible movie. But there's a guy and he jumps into a swimming pool and then somehow it's like getting emptied. Can't remember exactly what happens, and then you kind of get sucked through. If you've seen it, it's disgusting. What else do you need for here? Well, we bought plenty of water actually. Human body's like 70% of water. I feel like I'm more like 90% water considering the amount that I drink. I do go to the Lure Fair Whack, which is why I find it so important to document all of the toilets. For me, that's important. I want to know what a toilet looks like. That's where we're at. No loo paper. Yikes! I think thankfully, at least on camera, you can't smell what most of the toilets smell like. Often, especially in this heat, it's a little rank. Oh, awesome. Oh, wow. So blue. I think this is like the Tatau Blue Springs, but for someone that enjoys walking. The rock formations here, beautiful. Wow. track just opens right up. In we go. In we go. Ugh.
We've done the cardio, paid that sweat tax, and survived ankle-breaking routes. The gorge is opening up now, and the temperature just drops. If you've ever wondered what it looks like when a raging river turns into a bathtub you just took the plug out of, you're about to see it.
So it was over 11,000 years that these rock formations actually came about prior to the river busting through them. It was just as Mt Tarawera erupted, as it does ages ago, and then it found its way through the cracks. See a sign. Cascade track, Tarawera Falls car park. We almost did the loop. Before we proceed with going back to the car park and the loop, really need to find a nice place to go for a swim. Oh, and we almost missed this. How rude.
The sign. Gosh.
That sign needs to be taken down. That sign's a red herring. Hey, go this way. Miss out on this amazing view. This is why we came here. Look at that. Absolutely magic. So there's no swimming in this area at all. Unfortunately, so what we thought was going to be a dip isn't going to be a dip, but it's a pretty fantastic view. I gotta get closer. Yes. So the reason why there isn't any swimming here is because that sinkhole that I mentioned earlier, this one's got a massive plug hole in it that you'll just fall right through. Hello. Oh, you can feel the mist. So refreshing. You can see there, that's actually one of the places that it started to come out. And there's no real top to these falls. The reason why there's no top to the falls is actually just how it exploded through that rock from the eruption so long ago. And then it's found its way into these little plug holes that are down here. Just absolutely phenomenal. Nature. Crazy! I could watch this all day. This is what we worked for.
The water surges directly out of the middle of a sheer rhyolite cliff. Today you're walking through a landscape that's been painted, photographed, and mythologized for over 150 years. But the sound of these falls is the real artwork. Highly recommended.
You can see that mist. Well, now you can see what it was all about. Is Mt Tarawera's magic trick in the lake worth coming here? 100%. 10 out of 10. Give that $10 over and just get here. This place is so gorgeous. Remember, good care, good gear is non-negotiable here. You got to get some great shoes for this. Bring plenty of snacks, water. It's a full day trip. Not just a nice stroll in the bush, but it is absolutely beautiful. And it's not as hard as I thought it would be, actually. Shortcut back to the car park. Let's get it. Seeing how amazingly untouched this place is, even though it's considerably high traffic area, especially for tourists. It's really, really natural. Is that ironic? I mean, it doesn't recommend families coming here to the upper track itself. I think if you got a good kid that's, I don't know, got a spot of mountain goat in them, you would really enjoy this. Seems like they're more attached to their phone or the iPad rather than the outside. You really need to come outside more. Woohoo! In we go. Could go around. Whoa, she's a squeeze. Okay, here's the thing. I'm not going to sit in there. How thin do you take me for? Never liked the idea of caving. It's kind of terrifying. I don't know if it's the bugs. I mean, I'm not claustrophobic. I think it's the bugs. And then the caving in the sea water thing. Oh, I feel like that'd be like a nightmare. Overall, the upper track definitely has a lot lesser amount of people on. So you, I don't know, get to chill there a bit more. Oh, we have a sign. And we're back. So there's your shortcut. I remember the tree pushing the man off the ledge there. Help me! I think going along there and getting to that river is amazing and worth going for a swim, which we're actually going to head back and do. Thank you so much for walking with me, team. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like and subscribe to Vicky T for more epic New Zealand adventures.